65 days ago, I put nothing but dirt in a jar to see what plants and animals would grow. The results are amazing, trust me. Of course, I did this a few times already, so I'm not doing the same. That would be boring. This time, it's going to be more exciting, crazy, science-y. This time, I have 3 jars. I know, I'm crazy. I'm taking dirt from 3 different locations, and then I'm going to compare them to see which one grows the most plants and animals the fastest. To put dirt in jars, you need dirt, and since I'm taking dirt from 3 different locations, I'm coming prepared. I'm dumb, and I will forget which dirt is in which bag if I don't label them. And with a snap of my finger and a very crappy transition, we're at the first location, the forest. It's still winter, so it's pretty cold. This cold, to be exact. The guys will understand. Eventually, I found a good location to dig up some dirt. I'm taking dirt from a few different spots to not disturb one spot too much. Remember to always put things back like you found them, except for the dirt you just took. You need that. On to the next crappy transition. I mean the next location, the field. Should be interesting to see what grows from dirt full of pesticides and probably shit. Don't worry, I'm not destroying any crops. Last crappy transition incoming. Enjoy. So this is my garden, and as a biologist I can tell you this is a flower, and as a biologist I can tell you this is... never mind, this is dog shit. Surely she's not going to do it on the... No, not on the chicken. Okay, I'm definitely not taking dirt there. I'm making sure I'm not taking any grass. Otherwise, I will end up with a stupid jar full of grass. I forgot to film the second part of this transition. So I'll just, yeah. I'm making labels for the jars, because remember, I'm dumb. You are probably wondering what that thing on the table in the back is. It is a dog toy, not another kind of toy. Or at least I hope it is. I would be in big trouble, judging by the bite marks. Anyway, I finished the labels, and then it was time for the hardest part of this video. Hey look, guess I did film the second part. Oh well, too late now. So here are the bags. Yup, that's dirt. We can finally put it in jars now. The interesting part of the video starts now. That is, if you're into dirt, jars, and a very expressive narrator. So I'm starting with the forest dirt. It's time to place your bets now. Which one of these dirts do you think will have the most plants by the end of the video? I'm adding the dirt in the most efficient way. Ah yes, efficiency. Okay, I'll go faster now. I wanted to say I will stop acting stupid, but that is physically impossible for me. On to the next, the garden dirt. Don't worry, this time I won't use the tiny shovel. I'm sorry. You clicked on this video, this is on you. Like for the tiny shovel. So that was the garden jar. Lastly, it's the field jar. And yes, I know the tiny shovel is not funny anymore, so I won't use it this time. I'm not sorry. So with the 3 jars finally full of dirt, we can start filming daily. This is day 1. I already forgot to film a day. Say stop if you see anything. I won't be able to do anything because, you know, this is pre-recorded, but at least you will look stupid talking to a screen. Nice, we got our first plant in the garden jar. I said I didn't want grass, so I'm happy to say that this isn't it's grass, damn it. And there's more than one too. In the field jar, at first sight, I didn't see anything, but when we take a closer look, I still don't see anything. I guess our garden jar is in the lead. Let's see if that changes on day 5. The grass has grown already, and I don't like it. Look at it, almost filling the whole jar. Okay, that might be a bit exaggerated, but mark my words, I will have to intervene soon. The other 2 jars, still nothing. In case you're wondering, yes, I do open the jars daily. There are animals in there that need air, and there are not enough plants yet to produce oxygen. Later on, I can leave them closed. The forest jar is disappointing me a bit. I expected more. Anyway, here is condensation apparently. This video isn't going great, is it? More plants starting to grow in the garden jar, and I think some of them Aren't stupid grass. Nice. Hopefully we finally find something in our field jar too. I'm excited nothing grew. I guess I'll just skip another 2 days. This is day 9 and the garden jar finally has a non-grass plant. Wait, I'll show you. Do you know that feeling when you film jars of dirt for 60 days? And when you review the footage it comes out all shaky? Yeah, probably not. You're normal. Although you clicked on a video about dirt in jars again. That is not normal. The forest jar keeps disappointing me. But don't worry, things will change. More special plants and animals will appear. But for now, I need some more plants, fast, or this gets boring. And our field jar doesn't disappoint. Look at them. Spectacular. From now on, you will see the jars change fast, trust me. By day 12, the grass in the garden jar has grown a lot. Stupid grass. It is going to outcompete the other plants. It is even growing underground. Stupid grass. More and more plants are starting to grow, at least in this jar. We'll see if our disappointment jar finally has something too. But first, the field jar. Looking good. Even some moss is coming in, which is nice, because a terrarium without moss is like me buying a brain teaser. Pointless. Let's see if the forest jar is finally going to give us something. Look at that. No, not that acorn that was in there from the start. That doesn't count. I mean, that. It is so small. It's so cool. It's grass. I think it's grass. Stupid grass. This is day 15. Oh, my hand slipped. I'm sorry. This much condensation means that there is too much water in the dirt. The solution is just leaving the jars open a bit longer. Our little plant in the forest jar is growing slow. Unlike the plants in the other jars, the garden dirt is still on top when it comes to plant life. Still no animals though, but they will come soon. The biggest surprise for me so far is still the field jar. The plants are growing nicely and it is the first jar to have moss. I didn't expect this because the dirt probably has herbicides. Now after this I went on holiday, so I skipped 10 days. That means a big jump in our plant growth. Yes, even in the forest jar. But first the garden. Before my holiday it was the jar with the most plants, and guess it still is. Problem is the stupid grass. It is clearly taking over and it is going to start taking light from the other plants. That is why on day 30 I'm going to do something about it. Next up, the field jar. The moss and the other plants are growing nicely, but not as fast as the plants in the garden jar for some reason. Might be the pesticides or something completely unrelated. I don't know, I'm not a biologist. Oh wait, I am, damn it. Alright, who's rooting for the forest jar besides me? Because it has done some catching up. These two plants right here are one day going to turn into mighty oaks. Yes, for real. On day 30 I'm going to do something about the stupid grass. I know this is intervening with this very scientific experiment, but this will help the other plants and will make the jar a lot cooler in the end. I won't be able to remove all of it, but I'm trying my best to get as much as possible. This is what we got, and the jar already looks a lot better without the stupid grass. Now there is only one thing left to do, and that is to show the grass that is still in the jar to not mess with me. In the next couple of days we will see if this procedure worked. In the field jar, the big plant is growing nicely, but then I saw something else, this weird looking plant. As a biologist I can tell you it's green. That's about it. We'll see when it grows. Still no animals, but Bob is going to show up soon. I don't know what you think, but I think those oaks are starting to look pretty mighty. Oaks can grow up to 40 meters, so I think they'll do fine in this jar. For the Americans that's about a pound? I don't know. On day 35 I thought I'd mix things up and try this drive-by shot. Safe to say this sucked. And yes, the footage is still shaky. That is not going to change. Removing the grass worked. The whole surface of the jar is covered with moss now, which is nice, because a terrarium without moss is like me making this joke again. Pointless. This plant kinda looks familiar. Field. Garden. Field. Garden. Yeah, you get the point, it's the same plant. That weird plant is still weird and the moss is growing nicely. We are at day 40 already. Time flies when you're having fun. The oaks are growing fast. We might need a bigger jar. Nothing much has changed in the other 2 jars. Big surprise, the plants have grown. Weird plant is still weird and moss is growing too. I know things are getting boring, but Bob is worth the wait, trust me. Wait, I'll spice things up with another drive-by shot. Was that better? The oaks are still growing, but one of them is showing signs of stress. That leaf is definitely gonna fall in one of the next few days. But the oaks are not alone anymore in this jar. Finally, things are picking up. More plants and moss. We are going quickly over the other jars again, because I want to show you Bob. You know the drill, plants have grown a lot. That one weird plant is still weird. I still don't know what that is. Someone please tell me. For the guys, filming it from the bottom makes it look bigger. Day 60 is Bob Day. Before I show you Bob, let's take a look at the leaf. It finally has fallen. The other oak is doing fine though. It was when I was looking down at the dirt here, I finally saw some movement. It's not Bob though. This is a nematode, a species of roundworm. As you can see, the garden jar is getting pretty overgrown now, and this plant has grown some balls. Nice. These are flowers that are going to open up soon. In this jar I saw some movement too. This is another nematode, a tiny one. Safe to say this isn't Bob either. For that we will have to look in the last jar. This plant has balls too, that soon are going to turn into beautiful flowers. Now let's look for Bob. No, not there. Plant still weird though. Let's look in the dirt. And there he is. Bob is a baby caterpillar. Of course I will let him out when he turns into a butterfly. If you haven't left a like for the tiny shovel, leave one for Bob. Now I just have to show you the balls that have opened up. And that happened on day 65. The oaks are finally outgrowing the jar. We'll see where that goes. Same for the plants in the garden jar. They're at the top now. So either they die or they stop growing. The balls haven't opened up yet in this one, but in the field jar they have. Take a look at that. Amazing. Maybe I should stuff a bee in the jar. Oh right, I almost forgot. That one weird plant. Still weird. Now like always, don't click off, click on this video instead. It will help me a lot. Thank you to all members, patrons and everyone that watched. Welcome to the new patrons. I think you'll like this video next. Bye.